quarterfinals, and Denmark and China left in semifinals. REN Pengbo defeated the last local survivor Padmo Abian in the quarterfinal match, lasting an hour and 25 minutes. So he definitely had to work hard for securing his place in this semi-final here. Viktor AXELSEN in his quarterfinal defeated the champion of Thailand Masters, Lo Kin Yew from Singapore in straight games. We have court officials on court, and players are being introduced now. There's Viktor AXELSEN. He looks like he's thinking to himself, is it here? And I can assure him that it is here, that we're going to play. AXELSEN, who is in his third semi-final of 2019. Looking to reach his first final of the year.
Okay, Viktor.
Head to head. Yeah, between these two players.
So, back to you. Red one. Okay.
AXELSEN decides to play the near side of the court in the first game. Courts are not placed totally at the center of the floor here in Val de Bron. Courts are placed closer to the far side of the spectator stands. Val de Bron Sports Center was built for the 1992 Olympics, where, of course, badminton was the full Olympic sport for the first time, and it wasn't used for badminton. This arena here, it was used for the preliminaries in volleyball. Here's a profile for Viktor AXELSEN. Tall Dane, 179 centimeters, currently ranked 6th in the world. Lost his #1 ranking in September 2018. Turned 25 last month. Born in Odense, but lives in Valby, part of Copenhagen. Convincing road to the semi-final here. Beat the Chinese World Junior Champion from 2015, Lu Chia-Hu, in the first round. Then Ajay Jayaram from India, and as I mentioned, Lo Kin Yew, who was initially promoted from the qualifying draw ahead of the start of the main draw. Here's REN Pengbo, 22 years of age, born in Zhejiang in China. Won the World University Games last year.
Ready, play.
And he's had his work cut out for him. Beat Lakshya Sen and fellow countryman Sun Fei-Shang in the qualification tournament. Quite convincing victories there over two good players. Then Brazilian Igor Coelho in the first round, and the newly crowned national champion in India, Saurabh Verma, in the second round, before being stretched to 3 games by Pablo Abian. Is our umpire Ikavaino from Finland, and Chencho Moreno from Spain as our service judge. REN Pengbo, one of a bunch of Chinese youngsters trying to make their way up the world ranking. He's currently ranked as 172nd.
On my right, REN Pengbo, China.
Chinese coach Wu
And on my left,
Yunjong.
Viktor AXELSEN, Denmark. REN Pengbo to serve, love all, play.
So, semi-final of men's singles in Spain Masters 2019 is underway.
Service over, 1 love.
First point for Viktor AXELSEN, who, as I mentioned, reached semi-finals in both Malaysia Masters and Indonesia Masters in January. His first tournaments since withdrawing from French Open in late October last year. So in trouble with his ankle again. He was having surgery in his ankle in late January 2018 after having to withdraw from the Indonesia Masters 2018.
Service over, 2-1.
It's gone long.
3-1.
Yeah, that's a powerful smash and well placed as well by Viktor AXELSEN. A little deception on the service return. Very
5-1.
opportunistic playing style. He's got REN Pengbo.
Service over, 2-5.
Currently ranked as the 10th best Chinese player according to the world ranking. I think we should take it with a little grain of salt, as he doesn't play that many tournaments on the World Tour. He hasn't played that many. Played the Thailand Masters, lost in the first round there in the qualification to Panavit Changwon did REN Pengbo, and that's his only World Tour tournament this year. Of course, he's going to have difficulties getting into the tournaments, given his ranking as 172. So it's a very, very important accomplishment here in this tournament. What's called wide. And he remembers that he can challenge.
REN Pengbo challenges called in.
Viktor AXELSEN feels that it was too late. I think the umpire made the correct decision. REN Pengbo is not used to play on the World Tour, where you can challenge on the TV courts. And I think he might be right here. REN Pengbo looked really close to that sideline.
Challenge unsuccessful.
It wasn't.
One challenge remaining.
Good call by the umpire.
7-2.
No, that's wrong. Now we see the replay where we see it's in, but the umpire called it as an unsuccessful challenge. Now, what is going on here? There's a bit of confusion.
It showed clearly out first. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I saw out, and now it shows in.
Apparently there's been a preview on the umpire's little screen next to the umpire chair.
It's review in progress. Let's see. Yeah.
Apparently Hawkeye was a little bit too hasty. The head referee Pencho Stoinov from Bulgaria, who came on court there. And now he gives his decision.
Okay, decision was in. So, oh, correct.
Yeah. So the challenge was successful. Axelsen looks really puzzled. Of course, feeling that the challenge came a little bit late.
Service over. 3-6.
From REN Pengbo doesn't really help after these misunderstandings here. Oi. Big deception. A little bit too big to be effective, actually. Great rally. Yeah.
4-6.
Wanted to do too much in that one, Axelsen. Could have just played it straight, but wanted to play a really good cross-court shot. Ended up losing him the point. Yeah, that's well played. Takes the pace out of that cross-court shot here. Doesn't go for power, but is really, really fast forward and able to kill the return from REN Pengbo.
Thank you. Service over. 7-4. 8-4.
No need for Hawkeye to judge that one. Clearly out from REN Pengbo, whose best career result, apart from the World University Games, but in terms of international tournaments, is a semi-final from 2018 Salle Laux open.
10-4.
Germany lost the semi-final there to Shubhankar Dey from India. 24-22 in the decider there, so we've seen some signs that he can really play, this young man from Zhejiang province.
Service over. 5-10.
Great placement by Viktor AXELSEN, and takes a comfortable lead. 11-5 going into the mid-game interval. Offering some advice to REN Pengbo.
Play.
Pengbo, part of a bunch of Chinese youngsters trying to make their way upwards in the rankings, amongst others Li Shifeng, Lu Guangsu, and Ling Guipu. Actually, Ling Guipu is injured at the moment. Of course, all trying to follow in the footsteps of Chen Long, and perhaps even more Lin Dan.
13-5.
Ren would have been around 10-11 years when Lin Dan won his Olympic gold in Beijing in 2008. Must have been a great inspiration for young Chinese men's singles players. It's gone long.
14-5. Service over. 6-14.
A little bit too creative from way below the tape there. REN Pengbo. Sometimes you just have to take the medicine and play it long to the baseline. Excellent net play from the Chinese qualifier. That one spun so close to the net.
7-15.
Great net play as well from Viktor AXELSEN.
Service over. 16-7.
A very, very nice reverse slice from Axelsen to finish that rally. I think one of the longest rallies we've had in this men's singles.
Thank you.
21 shots.
17-7.
Excellent service return.
Service over, 8-17.
Not the most consistent server, Viktor AXELSEN. Oi! Great quality net shot from Viktor AXELSEN, even though REN Pengbo was there to try and capitalize on it. The kill didn't have enough quality, and if there's a thing as an easy save, that was the one AXELSEN made there. Good body smash.
19-8.
Been in control throughout this first game, AXELSEN. Kept it nicely together after the incident with the instant replay. Now 12 game points to take the first game here. Too long.
Service over. 9-20. Game.
There it is. First game to the former world champion. In convincing fashion.
First game won by Viktor AXELSEN, 21-9.
Cavagno, our umpire confirms, 21-9. Here's the distribution of AXELSEN's winners, and 48-46, not significant, so it's definitely maintaining a good variation on his shot.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Viktor, he wants to change the shuttle.
So, after we change the shuttle, ready to resume play.
Service over, 1 love. Service over, 1 all.
Excellent smash by
2,
Axelsen.
1.
Excellent.
Service over, 2 all.
Good defense. He's having some trouble scoring
Service over.
in his attack, REN Pengbo. Axelsen's defense is in place here.
3, 2.
Good shot. So important that he
Blanket, off the floor.
gets the variation into his game. REN Pengbo mixes it up, not always playing with pace. There's the sliced smash to the forehand side of the Dane.
Service
Very
over,
efficient.
3 all.
Axelsen looked like he was going to challenge that one. That's placed exactly on the line, but ended up just scratching his head. Stopped his arm from going all the way up in the air. I think that was a good decision, save a challenge. Well played.
5, 3.
REN Pengbo is entered into German Open next week as well, but it seems highly unlikely that he will get into the tournament. Currently number 25 on the reserve list. And smash is caught wide by Viktor AXELSEN, and is he perhaps taking it a little bit too lightly at the moment? I don't think I would recommend taking REN Pengbo too lightly. He's got too many good things to let him into the game and give him confidence.
7, 3.
Got to stay focused. Oh, great net shot.
Service over. 4, 7.
Axelsen not playing German Open next week, taking 1 week at home before targeting All England. Perfect smash down the line.
Service over. 8, 4.
And now it seems like he's got no problems at all penetrating the defense of the Dane. Some turn of events here in the second game.
Service over. Five, 9.
Thomas Damgaard, the Danish coach, shows that, in his opinion, Axelsen is playing too short.
6, 9.
Good length on that one. It's gone long,
7,
and it's like
9.
after 9-4, you can see that Axelsen has just upped his alertness again. Excellent defense. Was a very, very nice attack from REN Pengbo. Comes here. Diving defense from Axelsen. Look how close that lands. How close it lands to the net. It's almost like a spinning net shot. High quality defense from the former world champion.
9. Great. Yeah.
Attacks from REN Pengbo. Five straight points for Viktor AXELSEN to level the score at 9-all.
Ten, 9.
It's gone wide.
Service over. 10, all.
Means that there will only be 1 point in it. And the players reach the mid-game interval after the next rally. And it will be
11, 10, interval.
REN Pengbo, who's holding the 1 point advantage after a good start to the second game here for the Chinese youngster. 11-10.
Please welcome from Chinese Taipei, representando a China Taipei, Blue Qingdao, Yang Donghan.
Short one, 20 seconds.
El juez de servicio es Italia, Fabio Vetto.
11-10. Play.
So REN Pengbo with the service as second game resumes. Very alert there
12-10.
by REN, and I don't think the forehand cross-court net shot has really worked for AXELSEN in this match. I can remember at least 3 occasions where it has cost him points.
Service over. 11-12.
I think actually REN Pengbo touched that one.
First fault called.
Service fault called on
13,
Viktor AXELSEN.
11.
Although the shuttle wasn't below 115 when it was struck. Great defense by REN Pengbo. Steep shot from AXELSEN. Good body attack there. Excellent play by
14, 11.
the qualifier from China. Challenging the body of the tall Dane. Takes a chance to have a quick towel down.
14, 11.
Lost the first game yesterday as well against Pablo Abian from Spain, and then came back to win it in the decider. Today the opposition is a little bit tougher, but he's played really well here in the second game. REN Pengbo.
15, 11.
AXELSEN let him in the beginning of the second game. I think he might live to regret that. Six out of the last 7 points for REN Pengbo. Actually, 7 out of the last 8.
17, 11.
Sliced steep attacking shot there from the tall Dane. I wonder if he let REN slip too much away here in the second game.
13, 17.
Overdid it. wanted it too much. REN Pengbo, that one was going to be a winner. It's always difficult when you have that mindset that you want to hit a winner. Now it seems like it's REN who's sort of dropped a little bit in concentration and alertness. Whilst AXELSEN is trying his best to finish this in straight games. 5 straight points now for the Dane.
16-17.
Passes over the net, but lands outside of the left sideline. He needed that point, REN Pengbo. Ooh, that's a very, very indecisive linesman.
So, good challenge.
Yeah, there's a little bit of confusion. The linesman called it out.
Yeah, but
Eventually he ended up calling it out. There's a challenge from AXELSEN.
Pengbo called out.
And we already have the decision, or what? And now it says challenge successful. It's not successful. You can see on the screen there. It's but REN Pengbo wouldn't challenge a call that was out. There's no reason to challenge if the linesman called it out. There's unfortunately a lot of confusion about these instant replays here in this men's single. A very, very indecisive linesman. Oh, he totally tricked Viktor AXELSEN there. And earns himself 4 game points to force a decider, REN Pengbo. Backhand smash from the Dane. There it is. REN Pengbo has taken the second game and leveled the score. 21-17. Thomas Downgaard, the Danish coach, talking to Viktor AXELSEN whilst leaving the court, and I really think it became costly that AXELSEN sort of let his concentration and alertness slip a little bit in the beginning of the second game. That definitely gave REN Pengbo some confidence. Basically the same thing happened with the interval in the second game. So will it be even more costly and cost AXELSEN the chance to progress in this tournament, or will it just cost him an extra game of work? Excellent play. He's playing really fast now. REN Pengbo putting a lot of pressure on the top-seeded Dane, challenging him to play with accuracy and quality in his defense.
Service over. 1-all.
Well played. Little deception, and the flat lift stays in. And right now, in my opinion, it's advantage REN Pengbo. I think eventually it will be a battle for the attack, and I'm not sure AXELSEN is winning that battle.
3-1.
Good shot. Excellent shot. Takes all the pace out of it. REN Pengbo gets it to stop in front of the Dane. Just around the white service line there. That's a good drop shot, especially when you threaten with a fast-paced smash down the line.
Service over. 2-4. Three, 4.
Yeah, excellent play.
Four, all.
Oi, 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 oi. He injured himself. REN Pengbo. Oh, that was terrible. Axelsen immediately calling for the doctor. Oh, I think he twisted his ankle when he was landing from that jump shot there. Of course, Axelsen can talk to him. Speaks Chinese. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. Rolls over on his right ankle. And the umpire is sending Viktor AXELSEN away. Yeah, I think that's a little bit hasty. I mean, he could definitely translate unless the it wasn't the umpire, it was the referee. Unless the referee speaks Chinese. That doesn't seem good. He didn't roll all the way over. Thank God for that, but it was enough as it was. I wonder if he's got some strapping on his foot already. No, he doesn't. That cool spray, that won't help. It will take the hurt, but it will increase the risk of it happening again. There's only one thing to do, and that's to put a strapping on that foot. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for REN Pengbo. I don't think he's continuing. No, he's not continuing. Very unfortunate for REN Pengbo. He was in a good position. He was challenging the world number 6.
REN Pengbo
definitely was in it with a chance to win it when
5-4.
the accident happened. One of the more common injuries to badminton players. There's simply so much pressure on the ligaments in the ankle. You basically need a strapping on your ankle when you play at this high level. Not the way he wanted to win this match, Viktor AXELSEN. Players always very concerned when other players get injured. They know that it's a risky business and it could just as well be themselves. Nonetheless, here is the result of the first men's single semi-final. Viktor AXELSEN progresses to the final as REN Pengbo has to retire injured in his right ankle at 4-5 down in the decider.